Hey you guys, it's your girl Cole and I'm back with another video. And as you guys read from the title below, this is a story time, you guys. You guys already know the story time vibes. You guys already know what it's hitting for the story time. So I'm just letting you guys know. Sorry, somebody was texting me. And that's my food. It might be a story mukbang because I'm starving, you guys. I was supposed to go to brunch, but it got canceled. Neither here or there. Let's get into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Because, I mean, who would want to miss a video from me? I mean, like, who? Who would want to miss a video from me? Like, tell me. I'm waiting. Like, who would want to miss a video? So, you guys, let's get into it. Alright, y'all. So, this story time does not take place like years ago. This shit just happened, like just fucking happened to me. So basically, alright, y'all know me, y'all know I don't really talk to people on social media. Like, it's a handful of people that actually I talk to on social media. I feel like I either know you or I know somebody that know you or like something like that. If you just straight going at me on social media, I am not talking to you. So I was on social media minding my own business, minding my own P's and Q's, living in this single world, navigating life, whatever, living my best life. So what happened was somebody had shot that shot at me or in my DM. So when they had shot that shot at me in my DM, and I'm so mad, you guys, because I had got so mad and I deleted all the messages because usually I'm coming with facts, hard, bam, in your face, this is that. I don't have that, y'all. So basically, he shot his shot or whatever, and he's not really my type of guy. He's not the type of guy that I per se will go for. And I don't have a type. I like what I like. It's something about you got to be attracted to me. Like, I have to, something about you I have to be attracted to. Like, it don't have to be a list. I hadn't dated the ugly of the ugly. I didn't date the broke of the broke. Like, it just has to be something about you that attracts me. Anywho, so he shot his shot or whatever. So I'm like, he ain't really my type. So I ain't really baiting for it. I wasn't, whatever. And he also ride bikes. We gonna call him Dirt Bike. That's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Dirt Bike. So basically, he just wasn't my type or whatever, look wise. Dressing wise, kind of, he dressed nice or whatever. I ain't gonna hold you, but I just feel like his shirts could have been a little looser, a little longer, a little looser. I don't know how to put it, cause he got like the little zaddy gut going or whatever. So basically, he shot his shot or whatever. He was trying to shoot his shot or whatever for a little while, for real. But I was on my little Kim, I was kind of dodging it for real because I just was like, not really my thing. So me and one of my baby fathers, they like real, they popular or whatever. So I had asked him like, oh, you know so and so. He like, yeah, why? I said, oh, he tried to talk to me. Wasn't being messy, was just saying. So he was like, why you ain't talk to him? So I'm like, he ain't really my type. He like, shit, he wasn't gonna take you serious anyway. He was just gonna fuck you, and that was it. Nigga, do you know who I am? Do you know fuck you know? Let me reintroduce myself, because clearly his ass ain't know who the fuck I was. Clearly. Because they said the same thing about him, and 9 years later, like, we still cool, like, he ain't trying to go at me, but yeah. Like, we were in a full-blown relationship, so, yeah. So, like, I'm confused. So, that made me be like, so since I gotta prove a point, let me prove a point. So, when he said that, whatever, I was like, alright, bet. Watch me bag him and snag him. I should have just left well enough be alone, y'all. Me gotta prove a motherfucking point. Gotta prove, like, for what? For what? Why? Anyway, so basically what happened was, I realized after that conversation, I went in my DM and I noticed like he hasn't tried to talk to me in a while. I'm lying. I had gave him my number. Before this conversation with my baby father, I gave him my number. And we were talking about something and he was like, yeah, pull up. And I basically was saying like I wasn't pulling up on nobody block. Like, that's just not what I do. And he was like, why would I have you pull up on the block? Something. And I responded back like, oh, I was just making sure, I was clarifying that because we don't know each other. And he just never said nothing bad. So that was September. So I didn't hear back from him until November. But in between September, and remind you, I was so not even worried about him. I didn't even realize that this nigga never texted me back. I never heard from him. So that conversation I had with my baby father was in between September and November. So I want to say it was sometime in October. So anywho, he wound up messaging me. I think I probably posted a bomb ass pic on Instagram, and he wound up messaging me. So I'm like, oh no. So he like sometimes be my friend. And I'm like, no. He was trying to say more than be like, he wanted to be more than my friend. I'm like, oh no, just be my friend. Like be my homeboy. Like you can be my homeboy. He like, nah, something. I'm like, nigga, you ghosted me. Like, even though I really didn't care, you know, you gotta play the game like you care. So I'm like, you ghosted me, nah, like you my homeboy, like you my homeboy. He like, nah, I ain't your friend, I don't wanna be your friend, I don't wanna be your friend, blah, 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 blah. Splitting the game, whatever. Remind you guys, I feel like he got a decent amount of money. I ain't gonna say a lot of money, but he got money. Like, he dressed the part, he has a cool car, whatever. He's known for riding bikes. He's younger than me, but he like known for riding bikes or whatever. So, you know, when you got money and when you appearing to be this type of person, no matter what you look like, the bitches is gonna come. So I feel like, you know how I feel like when you never really had it before, or you're not used to the attention. I'm not gonna say you never had it because I don't know, but you used to that, like you're not used to a certain amount of attention, and so when you get it, it's like it go to your head. Like niggas feel like when they got money, they become that nigga. And that's not how that works. You that nigga, if you that nigga with money or without money. It ain't no in between. Like, you get what I'm saying? Money don't make you, basically. And I feel like people forget that nowadays. People think, oh, I got money, I'm that nigga, I'm real, I'm a this, I'm a that, because you got money. No, you still a clown. I ain't saying he a clown. I'm just saying. Keep that part in mind. That's how I feel like his mentality is. It's like he get bitches. So, I was telling him, like, nah, you ghost me. He like, nah, let me take you out, blah, 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 let's spend some time, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, So I'm like, not really. So we wound up doing a Netflix and chill. So I'm like, all right, we wound up, whatever, and I wound up spending the night. So me wound up spending the night turned into like a everyday thing. Like, it's just like following a routine. He was funny. He texted me good morning. Like, he was just real sweet. We talked about God, and God is a big thing for me. I never had nobody before him talk about God. So I asked him, this is what got me, y'all. This is what got me. He good at what he did. I had asked, he was telling me something like, yeah. We was talking, so I had asked him like, yeah, so what made you want to talk to me? And he was like, to be honest, I feel like God told me you were for me. So I'm like, oh my God, no he didn't. Y'all know he didn't. Just say God told him. God told him I was for him. God told him I was for him. So that just got me all bubbly on the inside, y'all. I feel so good. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in love. This is it. He got me. He brought God in it. So he's like, yeah, because when I shot my shot at you before, I don't never spin the bet. So that gave me cocky, but I'm just like, all right, whatever. I like my nigga cocky, whatever. So I'm like, oh, all right. So he's like, yeah, so we doing this. And also, y'all, he's a good ass father. Him being a good ass father is what you gotta be a good father, because y'all know I'm a single mother. So that father shit get to me. That shit hit different. You got to be a good father. You gotta be a stand-up man. You gotta be a good father. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in a group message telling my friends about him, like blah 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 blah. I'm like, y'all, he ain't really my type, but I like him. Let me try something that's not my type. So I'm telling my sister about him. Remind you, y'all, my sister hate everybody. Anybody I have ever brought to my sister, like this the one, I feel like this the one, da 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 da. She be like, no, this somebody else to do that. No. She be like, no. And when she was like, I don't really like he ain't your type, but she was like, I like him for you. So I'm like, oh, that's a win's a win. A win is a motherfucking win. You heard me. A win is a motherfucking win. So I told my mom like, I literally listened to my mom. My mom like, that just because he said that don't mean it's true, and that don't mean God sends you to him. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, Mom, don't do that. Like, I really like him, blah, blah, blah. So, leading up to this, y'all know I went to Miami. Y'all seen the vlogs. Y'all seen the body in Miami. Y'all know what it's about. Y'all know what it was hitting for. Yeah. A bitch was looking bad in Miami. So, I feel like I always was pretty. I'm not knocking how I felt, and I feel like I always had a decent body. But I feel like I'm just entering into my bad bitch era. Meaning I'm just entering into my pretty girl, soft girl. Like, I always been a tomboy. I never liked dresses, never liked heels. Didn't care about if my hair was done, didn't care about nothing. So I'm entering into, bitch, you a badass bitch. You's a MILF. You look the fuck good. Period. I'm entering into that. So I never had clothes on, y'all. Like, Period. I like the way I dress. I like my body, and I want to show my body off. Period. Like, I understand it's a difference from being single and being in a relationship. And I feel like I could have tweaked it a little more, but I was on vacation. Y'all, I'm posting what I want to post. Like, I'm living that life. So when I was on vacation, this first red flag, I should have just been like, all right, yeah, I'm on vacation. So he like, I posted a picture. I'm going to show y'all the picture I posted right here. I posted that picture and he jumped in my DM like, take that shit down now. So I'm thinking like he joking. So I'm like, okay, whatever, okay. But I never took the picture down because I thought it was like a cute little joke or whatever, song dance, whatever. So he sends me a text and he like, nah, I said take the picture down. You still ain't take the picture down. Me, I'm like, all right, let me just take this shit down because they ain't that shit serious, whatever. I take the picture down. So he like, yeah, I don't like what you had on. Y'all, I'm going to post another picture of what I had on, and I'm going to show y'all what I had on. And this wasn't inappropriate. To me, it wasn't inappropriate. Like, the stars was out a little, but you couldn't see that through the picture. So he like, why you posted that? I don't like that picture either. Something. Took the fucking picture down. So we wound up getting back. I wound up getting back on a late night tip. So he was supposed to pick me up. So when he picked me up, we go to his house or whatever. Shit cool, whatever. Everything fine. Everything dandy. He missed me, blah, 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 whatever. We had a good night. He takes me home. So when he takes me home, he texts me like the next couple days. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. We text him, no, everything normal, our relationship cool, whatever, it's fun, whatever. So he texts me like, don't make no plans for Saturday because I made us reservations. So I'm pumped, y'all. I'm pumped like, oh my God, y'all, look. Like, I'm sending it through the group like, y'all, this nigga just said he made reservations. Like, I never had somebody plan a date for me. That's number one. I never had nobody plan a date. And I never just had somebody be romantic. Like, I'm a hopelessly romantic type of girl. I'm a fairy tale lover. I never had that before. I never had just giving flowers just because a bunch of flowers. I never had the love. Like, anything I put out there for people, I never got that back. So to see that I'm getting this with him, I'm like, oh shit, yes. Come through. So I'm like, okay, so he like, yeah, make sure you dress up. So dress up to me was, don't wear tennis, don't wear jeans, wear heels, like, be pretty. I'm scheduled to get my makeup done, got my wig redown. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. I didn't even get any good pictures of like me that day, but I wore like a little cute bubble skirt. Y'all know that bubble skirt? I'm gonna insert the picture from head down of what I had on. And then I had on like a lingerie kind. It wasn't lingerie, but it's like silky like lingerie, and the size was out, onesie leotard, and I wore a leather jacket with some black booties. Like, I looked really pretty, you guys. That's what I had on. So I'm so pumped about leading to the day, blah blah blah. We get to the day. Oh, so he like be on time, be to my house at 7 o'clock. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So Saturday comes around, you guys. I rip and run all day. Like, he wanted to color coordinate, so he said wear black and white. Cool. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So, you guys, let me show y'all what I had on. I'm gonna scoot over. This is what I had on. This right here is what I wore. I'm cutting my face off because I look stiff as shit in that picture. But anyway, that's what I wore. So we was following each other locations or whatever. He had sent me his location, so I sent him out. So we was following each other location. So on my way to his house, I have a horrible sense of direction. I had clicked his location and it sent me to the school next to his house instead of his house. So instead of getting there at 7 o'clock, I got there at 7:03. I can't drive with heels on, so I had lifted my skirt up a little bit and I had took my right heel off. So I get to his house at 7:02. When I get to his house, he parked like right here. So this is the row of cars I got in the parking spot that I usually park in right here. And he was up, he reversed his car back. And so when he had reversed his car back, he had, I was getting out the car or whatever. So I got in his car, it was like flowers in the seat or whatever. So I sat down, whatever. I was like, oh my God, thank you for the flowers. So I saw him, he was like leaned in his chair like this, leaned on his side like this. So he had on a white and black iceberg shirt. He had on a white and black Leatherman jacket, some black jeans, some black Nike boots, and he had, I think, a black Yankee hat. So I looked at him, I'm like, oh, you look nice or whatever. And so he was like, thanks. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, what you mad? I'm late. He like, nah, everybody. He like, nobody on time. He even said everybody always late or nobody on time. Something slipped. So as we leave over, I'm like, I said you look nice. He said, I said thanks. So I'm like, are you all say I look nice? This motherfucker turned and looked at me like, you look like a hoe. Just like that. So I'm appalled. Clutch my motherfucking pearls. Excuse me? I'm like, what? Remind you, we do joke a lot. We joke so bad and like we're harsh on each other. So I'm thinking he's joking. I'm like, you for real? He like, yeah. So I'm like, what? So y'all, we already headed to the highway. Remind you, the reservations was at 8. So I figured we were going to DC because where else is reservation at 8? You want me to DC house at 7? Whatever. Y'all. So when we driving or whatever, so I'm like, all right, don't say nothing, don't say nothing, don't say nothing, don't say nothing, because we don't know. We've been talking every day, and we basically been spending every night together. I literally been going to work, coming home, making sure the kids good. Once the kids go to sleep, spend the night over his house, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, do it all over. I've been doing that every single day. So we've been around each other, we've been talking all day nonstop, like. So we pretty much know each other, but we haven't been, it's no time left in that. You get what I'm saying? We ain't been dating that long. Ever. I don't care when we dating. That was some disrespectful as shit. But it gets better. So I'm like, all right, I'm trying to let the vibe, I'm like trying to let it go or whatever. Trying to just be like, okay, just get through the night, whatever. We'll talk about it. Because at this point, I like him. I don't love him. But I do like him. Like, I ain't gonna stop. Like, I did like him. I like the feeling he was giving. Like, I like the attention. It was everything that I was asking for. Okay. So we vibing or whatever. He's putting on love music or whatever. So we vibing, the vibe nice. Our conversation changed. We talking, blah blah blah. Shit smooth. We singing. I'm doing a video of us in a car. Like, shit from the outside looking, and you could tell. Like, you couldn't tell that I was bowling. You could not tell I was bowling yet. And I don't think I text my group chat yet. So we wound up getting to the restaurant. We wound up going to Double Eagle. I think that's what it is, across the street from the Chanel store in DC. It was beautiful, you guys. It was so beautiful. I wonder if I can find like the video I took up outside. Like, it was beautiful, you guys. It was beautiful. We get there. It's so nice. Like, the doorman opened the door, the flowers. Like, it was just so romantic, you guys. We get up there. The food was disgusting. The food was fucking Double Eagle. That shit is disgusting. That shit was nasty as fuck. And for the price, y'all know y'all did fucking wrong. That shit was nasty as fuck. Everything was nasty. Everything was nasty. Anywho, so we get there, whatever. We sit down. I go in before him. We talking, shit, cool, all that, whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's get into intimate conversation. Like, candlelit dinner, let's get into intimate conversation. So I asked this man, I say, so what do you not like about me? Like, what could I change about me? Because he was telling me like he could see himself with me, like he could see himself with me in the long run, like he loves me, this, like he feel like we meshed together good, blah, blah, blah. But mind you, he's not 30 yet. Keep in mind, he's not 30 yet. So I'm like, all right. He like, yeah, he want to be married. Just like saying everything that I'm just like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm dating at the point of my life. I feel like I found the person, you guys. Shout out to Bay. Back to the story, you guys. But shout out to him, you guys. He is so dreamy. I do. He is so dreamy, you guys. That's my Bay. Anyway, put Bay out the story. Anyway, so he's telling me all this stuff or whatever. What I want to hear, blah, 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 blah. Cool. So I'm like, that's what made me ask him, like, so what do you not like about me? Which I already knew in my mind he was going to say the way I dress. Which I feel like the way I dress, my personality, everything is giving, the bad bitch era that they're coming out with or whatever. I feel like it's giving that. So with that being said, I need a secure man. I need a man that's going to be like, I'm going to fuck. Like, I need somebody like Moneybag Yo. Like, that's the vibe. I don't want somebody like him, but the vibe he has with her. You get what I'm saying? Like, the twerking, the way she dressed. I can't twerk, so you rarely ever gonna see me twerk. But it's just a vibe. Like, I know I'm the catch. I know she ain't gonna find nothing better. Like, I know my bitch not leaving, and if she do, that's on her. I'm the catch. Like, I need that. Like, I don't give a fuck with my bitch, man. Like, I know can't nobody get my bitch. Like, I need a secure man. Like, fucking with me, you gotta be secure. Cause I post stuff on social media just to post shit. Like, I'm not an ugly person. I don't have to do too much. I could go outside like this, you guys. I could go outside like this. Regular with my bad slippers on and still pull somebody. No makeup on, no nothing. I could. It's been done. But you gotta know, like, oh yeah, nah, that my bitch is for me. My bitch know what it is. My bitch ain't going nowhere. That's the type of vibe I need. Not somebody that's insecure. I don't need that gonna work. Like, that's not somebody that I can deal with. Like, they can't deal with me. Like, I don't like that. Don't try to confine me. Oh, don't post this. Don't do that. Now, certain shit, I feel like when I was talking to him, I could have toned down. I could have toned down the way I dress. I could have toned down a lot of shit. I could have toned down a little bit. But I feel like I'm an alpha female, so I need an alpha man. A man that you don't have to tell me, like, oh, don't do that, don't do that. I need to know, like, yeah, I ain't even gonna play with him like that. I already know my nigga not going for anything. But I also know my nigga trust me. I also know my nigga gonna hot me up like, babe, you look good as shit. Like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, look at my bitch, that's my bitch. Yeah. Like, I feel like it's a level thing. Like, it's a balancing. You gotta balance me, and I do too much. I go over the top. So I need a chill, laid back nigga. Like that, you guys. Alright, let me stop playing. I fucking play too much. I need to get it together. You guys, so when I asked him, like, okay, so what do you feel like I should change? Like, what don't you like about me? This motherfucker gonna say he don't like the way I dress. I already knew he was gonna say that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I can tone down, blah, blah, blah. So I said, what do you like? Like, what do you like about me? Y'all, this motherfucker said, to be honest, I don't like nothing about you. Every time I see you, it's a disappointment. You disappoint me more and more every day. Every time I see you. Who the fuck? So I just shut up. I dropped the fork because I was pretending to eat the nasty ass shit. I dropped everything like, oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. That is it. I said, you good? He like, you don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it? What the fuck is there to talk about, bro? What the fuck? What the fuck is there to talk about? Who the fuck are you talking to? I might as well just said yours is disappointment and drop the motherfucking mic and walk the fuck away. That's what you should have done. So I'm just like, so I'm so irritated. I'm so mad. I'm boiling on the inside. So I'm going away in my group chat. Going away. They like, what? So my homegirls going in. My best friend's going in. Like, fuck him. Fuck him. So I'm just like, y'all, I'm so hurt. I've never been on a more romantic nightmare of a date in my life. Like, I've never been disrespected. I have been disrespected. I had some shit happen to me. I have been disrespected, but never like this. This took the motherfucking cake. If God told me I was for him, God then lied to him. Cause no, but what I say to him, you got me fucked up. Who the fuck? Yeah, let's go ahead and go. So I went to the bathroom or whatever. We walking out. This nigga like, I'm standing outside boiling. Like, it was cold outside that night. I was sweating. How upset I was. I was so mad. Y'all, I never been so degraded, so disrespected, so mistreated in my fucking life. Like, I'm not lying. Like, in my life, I never felt as low as I felt that night. So I'm just like, are you fucking serious? You brought me on this nice ass, expensive ass, romantic ass date to humiliate me? How does that even go? Remind you, this nigga was chasing me on Instagram for like 4 months. I'm not lying. And come to find out, he was asking motherfuckers about me. Like, people that we had mutual friends, he was asking them about me. Like, what's up with her? So that means you see the way I dress. You see the way I act. You see what I post. You already knew what it was. Talking about something, I love everything about you, blah, blah, blah. Clearly, motherfucker, you couldn't. You could not have. Like, why did you waste my time? Why did you waste your own time? Like, no, one thing jail taught me was I would rather waste money than my time. Why the fuck are you wasting my time? You knew what it was before you even sat at my motherfucking table. Why? You guys, when I tell you how embarrassed I was so fucking embarrassed. And it was just me and him who heard it. So we outside, you guys. I'm boiling. He like trying to walk up on me, wrap his arms around me. I'm like, no. Like, I'm an embarrassment. Like, no, I disappoint you. My nigga said disappoint. I disappoint him every time he see me. So I forgot to tell y'all. He said because my skirt was too short. I already showed y'all the picture of what I had on. Don't you know, back in the day, for those who are like my age and older, back in the day, you used to have to do the fingertip length to wear the skirt or the shorts to school. Mine would have passed that test. I could have wear that skirt to school. Granted, I got booty now, so it rises up a little bit, but it ain't like what he was trying to say. Like, it was not like that at all. Now, my guy, if you wanted me to wear a ballroom dress, you should have fucking said that. This wasn't, nigga, you got Nike boots. Don't tell me, like, what kind of dress up is you talking that you wear Nike boots? Please let me know. Or Leatherman jacket. That's not dressed up. So he proceeds to say, I meant to say that. He proceeds to say like, yeah, I told you, I tried to warn you, I told you to wear the dress. He said, I told you to dress right. I said, no, what you said was dress up. And I said, and this is not, I wasn't over the top, but I matched his fly. I matched what he had on. So with that being said, like, yeah, the vibe, I matched that. I didn't have my ass hanging out, none of that. You couldn't see no pussy print, none of that, y'all. Like, I'm not lying, y'all see the fucking picture. So then or even better, if you already know I dressed up revealing, what you should have did was been like, oh babe, here, I bought you an outfit. That's what the fuck you should have fucking done then, right? Ha! The fuck? I was like, I'm mad now. Just thinking about that night just pissed me off so fucking bad, y'all. So, when we wound up getting a car, he valets his car. So the valet pull up, we get in the car or whatever. He like, I'm on Instagram. We was in each other close friends. Speaking of which, y'all, this picture right here, I sent to him. He posted that picture and his fucking close friends. But you want to talk about the way the fuck I dress? You ain't asked me if I cared. Not that I fucking care, but you didn't even ask. But you want to care about the way I dress, and you posted a picture like that and your fucking close friends? Oh, bro, make it make fucking sense. And people in your close friends, that's people like your homeboys, people you're close with. You care that they see your girl like that, but you don't want her social media? Bro, make it make sense, bro. Make it make the fuck sense, because you don't even get me started. Don't fucking get me started. You heard? I might need a shot after this fucking story time, y'all. Because that shit had me so fucking hot. Like, really? Anywho, y'all. So when we wound up getting in the car, I'm in, like, I can see his close friends. He posted up in his close friends. And it was a picture, an off-guard picture of me. And I did look at it, y'all. I should have screenshotted it. But it was an off-guard picture of me that say, my bitch bad. Not the disappointment bitch. Not the bitch that look like a hoe. Not that bitch. Not that bitch, huh? Not that bad bitch. It couldn't have been that bitch. So you want to perceive the social media like this is what you like this is and that's not it. That comes from, I feel like, within, being insecure with yourself and thinking money gonna change the insecurities when that ain't how that works. Whatever. Don't get me started on that motherfucking topic. Anywho, so we in the car, so he like, you don't want to talk about it, going once, going twice. I'm like, and even though I had so much to fucking say, I said, I don't got nothing to say. I don't got a bitch ass thing to say. So, y'all, he starts speeding so fucking fast. This nigga was going like 100, y'all. I swear to fucking God. It took us like 15, 20 minutes. It took us like 15 to 20 minutes to get back. But mind you, it took us almost an hour to get there. It took us 15 to 20 minutes to get back. Instead of him taking us to like his house or whatever, he decides to take us to Frederick Avenue, where he gets the fuck out the car and for forever while I'm in the fucking car frozen. I was so livid. After he was speeding in and out of traffic, And remind you, I know somebody personally who was in a car accident, arguing with her boyfriend, got in a car accident, and she's not the same anymore, you guys. Nothing about her is the same. Her mentality, yeah, her mind's probably the same, but the way she walked, the way she talked, everything is just different because of a split second of somebody being angry and driving out of control. I don't play about my life. You want to play about your life, play about your life. So I'm already fucking livid. Now I'm sitting outside motherfucking Frederick Avenue while you outside with your ugly ass homeboys wrapping it the fuck up. I was so fucking mad, like, really? In the car, the night basically was over. It was blown, like, it was whatever. So I wound up still dealing with him. So we wound up having a conversation, and I brought up that situation, like, I was over his house and I had to say, like, yeah, him and his sister live together. So I was like, let me ask your sister if she feel like what I wore that night, I look like a hoe. So he like, my sister know I don't like girls that dress like that. So why the fuck would you talk to me? Well, I want to see his baby mothers. Like, I want to see the bitches that he used to talk to, because clearly, it ain't giving what it's supposed to be giving. Something ain't adding up. 1 + 1 is equal to 45, and I don't like it for him. Anyway, y'all, so he decides to tell me, like, yeah, you need to humble yourself. You think you this, you think you that. You need to humble yourself. What? Y'all, I fucking laughed. I got the fuck up and laugh. Like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Y'all, so we don't talk for a while, whatever. We don't talk for a couple days or whatever. So then he's asking me, like, yeah, I want this to work. I really want us to work. I really love you, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like, I'm off it. Because I just feel like I wasted so much time on my baby father. I just feel like no, for what? Like, it's not working. Clearly we see it's not working. So me, I'm just like real passive with it. So I was just like, okay. So he's like, yeah, you want to come over? And I'll be like, yeah, bluff, don't come over. So then he hit me one time like, yeah, you might want to hurry up and decide to deal with me before I get in a relationship, because I ain't double backing. Baby, I ain't you double back. If you want to tune down somebody else, like, do that over there, because this is not what I want. Like, it's not. Like, it's just, I just feel like, huh? Like, verbal abuse is real, y'all, and y'all need to beware of niggas that be jealous of y'all. I don't like that. Like, I wouldn't do that. Oh, so one day he had told me, y'all, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to end the fucking video because I'm starving and Chloe got cheer practice. Y'all, so I had so I had wound up going to the party, you guys, to my best friend Shelly, to her best friend Darielle's birthday party. And I wore this, y'all. I did look like a bad bitch. And yeah, a bitch looking good that night. So he had said some shit like, yeah, what if I would have wore, what if I go outside? He had sent me a picture of him in joggers before. And you can see his print, big as that. So he's like, yeah, what if I would go outside like this with no drawers on? That's dirty. And if you want to be dirty and go outside like that with no drawers on, that's on you. Who am I to be like, no, don't do that? I'm secure within myself. Like, most people don't want stuff that other people don't want, if that makes sense. Like, if I see a nasty ass corn dog on the floor, I'm not going to want that. Nobody else going to want that. But if I see this good ass sausage sandwich, like, bitch, I'm going to want it. Everybody else going to want it. Like, it's just, that's just how life go. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I want something that everybody, you guys, I'm changing the StoryTime net title. It's called, instead of called The Worst Date, it's called A Beautiful Nightmare. Because his whole vibe of the date, his vision of the date was laid out so perfect. It was so beautiful. It was so thoughtful. It was so romantic. I feel like if I would have went with somebody else, if Babe would have took me on a date like that, I would have cherished it for forever. Oh. Yeah. But I feel like, had he had went with somebody that was more of his caliber, a woman, then I feel like that would have been, he would have executed that date perfectly. And I'm not saying he's a bad guy, because I do feel like he's a good guy, and I do want him to generally find love and find whatever he's looking for. I do feel like that, but I just don't feel like I'm that girl. I'm not that girl for him, and he's not that guy for me. But that don't mean he's a bad guy. I feel like he disrespected me, but I feel like that's just his rules. Like, I feel like when you have money comes the bitches that will do anything you say just to be attached to you, and that's just not who I am. Like, I didn't care about his reputation or nothing. I care generally who you are as a person. I'm dating with intent. I'm dating because I want a husband, not because I want to be seen with this person or this person, or because you know this person or this person. No. Like, I just feel like it just wasn't it. Like, we just didn't go. We didn't mesh. Our worlds don't collide very well. And that is fine. And that's fine. When you're dating, you realize that. And that is okay. I just feel like that is okay. So I just feel like, you guys, this is my story time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Turn your post notification bell on so you won't miss another video from me. You guys, please comment below your worst date, or if you ever had a crazy date. Comment below, because I want to hear you. You guys, please subscribe to all my social media platforms. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. And I'm out.